Me versus Uther.
I will fight with honor.
For Cosmodon!
Shields up. Red alert.
So this is one of my power cards against Paladin. I think the power cards are going to be the 2 Revenges, Drawl, Baron, I guess Despite if you want to count that as well.
Strike. Let the pain speak to me.
This is actually my best top deck on 3. I have to worry about getting the Divine Shield soon, but not really this turn, or not really last turn. Wow, he gets wrecked here.
Strike.
Authority 11, thanks for the resub. Welcome back to the StrifeCro. Crowfist. His kind of play kind of suggests Consecrate, which my turn 5 here is actually a little bit weak against because he didn't trade for any of these, but it doesn't mean that I'm still not doing it. Because I can't just like not play this Belcher. I mean, even if he does have Consecrate, still okay for me. Okay, start by playing Belcher. This turn's actually very complicated because it's all about the setup next turn for Mysterious Challenger. So if I attack and no sack lose 2 armor, this Shield Slam is going to be much harder to use. But also, so many things to take in consideration.
I gotta move.
I see. Excuse me.
Hammer time.
This is basically my keys card that I need to find a way to set up Baron where it's like super good for me. Got a $2 donation from Tango Blast H-Town. No message, but thanks for the donation. I'm pretty convinced if I can get a Baron on an empty board, I can win. But right now, Baron still not very good. I might have to just go for it. My other plays here are just too weird. Although I could bash this. Trade. Because I still have a slime if I make the Baron play.
I gotta move.
But Tyrion.
Maybe. No.
So this is good, but Tyrion is still gonna be hard. The other kinds of play maybe like with Bash Fireworks. It's still not gonna be easy to beat Tyrion no matter what. That's not actually that good if you can't deal with Baron because it's still exploding every turn. Gonna have to avoid Alex Strazing here. Looks like we don't care about keeping armor. Let's go for the card draw first. It's kind of like the redemption.
I bring life.
You just know Zach, it's fine. We don't even want this explosion right now. There's actually a breakpoint here. If he has Blessing Kings, it would kill my Alexstrasza.
Put your faith in the light. Reporting for duty.
This is so weird, because I'm losing so much value by not bashing this. But not playing Ysera here is maybe too bad.
No.
I dream and the world burns.
I got a dream anyways. That doesn't really do much. I mean, it does a lot, but he can replay Tyrion still.
Reporting for duty. Reporting for duty.
I could dream my Ysera and play a Brawl and then Armorsmith, because it's somewhat a value game here. Yeah, I can't really get through this board. Let me just start by attacking if I'm going to do that. There's no point not to.
I gotta move.
Honor, made to fit.
Competitive Spirit? Let's go and bash it. Because we don't have mana next turn anyways. Next turn we want to play Ysera again.
Who am I? None of your business. Reporting for duty.
Oh jeez.
I can wait no longer. Taste my blade.
Get down. I gotta move.
I got pretty lucky there, no repentance.
Strike.
Shields off. Red alert.
Reporting for duty.
I can take the hit.
It's much better not to play Ysera here, because I could easily lose the game to 4 damage.
Let
Well, actually, I would actually just be dead.
reporting for duty.
Magni versus Garrosh.
Victory or death!
For Cosmodon!
I actually don't like keeping Fireworks against other control warriors that much. But I almost feel like it's good to do it against Patron Warrior, so I guess that's the toss-up. Because Patron Warrior, sometimes they play a lot of early minions, like Unstable Ghoul and Acolyte, whereas Control Warrior, I guess you don't really care if they leave up Acolyte sometimes. It kind of comes down to fatigue or too much. Okay, so we went first. If it's Control Mirror, that's really good. We're like one card up on him, or at least half a card up on him. We basically need to decide whether we want to play this Acolyte here. Actually, let's play it. If it's Patron, it's good. If it's Control Warrior, it's also fine, I guess. It's either play it here or never play it at all. So either way, it's... I mean, I almost feel like if you cycle a card, they have to kind of cycle to keep up sometimes. Okay, so we could try to mess him up. I'd prefer to do it on turn 5 so I can turn 6 shield main full up. Right now I don't actually have a full up. It's just if I do kill it, it's helping me gain a card. I have Bash here against Sludge Belcher. Oh, this seems like it's Patron Warrior.
It's hammer time.
I can take the hit.
Let's not try to play from behind here against Patron Warrior instead of like attack bashing it and armoring up. It's fine if we can just force him to deal with my 6 drop.
Welcome to the Grand Tournament, champion.
Okay, it looks like it might still be Control Warrior. Actually, it is Control Warrior. There's no way Patron Warrior runs Justicar. If we had another weapon, we could save the bash and go ahead and use the Fire War Axe. But either way, it does 3 damage both ways. This way it's more mana efficient. I probably take a lot less damage this way. Justicar's one of the highest damage minions you attack.
Strike.
So this hand has a very low chance of actually pushing for tempo. So I guess starting from here, we play for fatigue. We're not really behind cards, like he cycled his shield block as well, even though I Doomsayered his Acolyte.
Strike.
Okay, so since starting from here, we're actually playing for fatigue. We're not actually ever playing the shield block. So at some point, you're like living on the edge because you're running out of cards in your hand. But I do have a decent amount of removal here, and I just feel like it's pointless to go for it if going for it is going to lose you the game. You might as well just play it like more cutting edge. We do need to find the best ways to trade. That's the main problem right now. That's our conundrum. Because every minion I have is very easy for another Control Warrior to deal with. So you cannot rely on any kind of like minion trades, and if I don't kill this now, he gets a free trade here.
I gotta move.
I bring
By the power of Ragnaros, I have the power!
I could clear his board and then kind of play from behind. Or, I mean, clear his board and then, say, executes my Grom. Then it's like I'm stuck on the single target removal plan without any single target removal. He has played Boom. I could also just Brawl this and wait next turn. Because it's going to be hard to Brawl in the future here.
Let the pain speak to me.
Interestingly enough, He's trying to run me over with Acolyte. I guess I could shield block, but I could also always shield block later. There's no point doing it this turn. Basically, if I use Grom, though, I'm losing like 10 damage. But I'm also using it for removal, so I mean, I guess looking at it in the big picture, it's okay. Part of the reason why I didn't tag is if he big game hunters, so I can Baron Gun and this dies anyways. Nice, now I'm ahead. Actually, I'm not really ahead, but let's get this down ASAP. Because now I'm like not losing on armor every turn. He's only having 2 damage on board. Actually, I should probably attack because, well, I should be attacking here unless I'm playing Baron Gun next turn. I guess one of my defaults is definitely to play Baron Gun next turn. I actually don't mind giving him more cards from Acolyte. I just win fatigue faster. As long as I don't give him too many more where I get run over. I mean, I can always just shield block after. I have to feel like his hand is situational, right? He shouldn't have that many minions. He's already played Sludge Belcher, Shredder, Emperor. And I know he doesn't have a second Belcher, probably. So I'm not even going to cycle a shield block. Let's just go ahead and do this. If I want to cycle, I'll wait for later. Because I'm missing a tank up to do that. He's on 10 against 12. I have 2 shield slams to deal with Ysera or Alex or something. And I have to assume like a lot of his cards are cards like Brawl and Execute Shield Slam where he doesn't really play that easily. This is an interesting situation because... Ooh, that's good.
I have no time for games.
I was gonna say it's an interesting situation because I'm so far ahead of him on deck that even if, like, I guess a lot of the endgame scenarios Control War Mirror is about who makes the first move. Like, you want time to be on your side so you don't have to make the first move. In this kind of situation, even if he has Sludge Belcher, I think he still has to make the first move because he's just simply fatiguing that much faster than me where I can afford to take 3 every turn. I mean, I'm tanking up, so I'm only taking 1 a turn, and he's tanking up for 4. It's just, with a 3-card difference, I still think I would win fatigue. Okay, so it's out of shield slams. Need to find a way to use these weapons. They're kind of hard to use. Okay, I'm on the multiple attack plans for now, since that's just how my deck is going to operate at this point. There's no way around it for me, unfortunately. We can actually afford to take a decent amount of damage from board. Just because you're winning by fatigue by a lot. Messed up the math. Thought I could play Dr. Boom after Revenge. But since I don't have enough mana to play Dr. Boom, I'm gonna have to shield block. Because right now I don't have an answer for Ysera, so I'm gonna need a shield block for my Execute. If I had Boom on the field, it'd be a little bit different, I feel. This is the perfect time to drop Dr. Boom. And I might actually decide... He still doesn't Execute. And BGH and Brawl. I'm actually going to just play Dr. Boom here. And not swing. Because... I mean, not kill this guy. I could have Dr. Boom bashed and killed it. But then I'm weak to Brawl. Right now, there's a lot of tension on Brawl because he has this 5-5 still. Thought for sure when he went face he was gonna just brawl.
I've got the beast in my sight. It's hammer time.
If he didn't use Brawl there, he might actually never be able to use Brawl this game, because I'm never really going to have more than one minion on the field anymore. I mean, I'm going to play Tort like that, and also, it's just, I naturally won't have more than one minion on the field anyways at this point. Still a big game hunter. I don't feel like I can win waiting for Execute on Ysera and then Big Game Hunter on Rag.
I can take the hit.
I mean, he might not even run Ysera because of the Rag. So I could actually swing into it and then re-equip Deathbite. That would kill this Shield Maiden, and I only take 5 damage. The other way is to hit his face and then hit it next turn. Even though I'm wasting a charge with the re-equipping Deathbite, I think it might still be better, right? Because life on me is worth more than life on him because I'm winning fatigue. So I'd rather us both be really high. And I'm not really gaining damage because I'm taking an extra 5 damage too and gain an extra 4. So I actually think it's still better to do this. He still has a Death Spite. Okay, so I should just play Armorsmith too. If he had 2 Death Spites and no Fire War Axes, it'd be the opposite. But right now he's played 2 Fire War Axes. He still has 1 Death Spite, so I might as well just get this armor. Obviously, I don't care if he executes it. I don't think I need to swing. He's already played both Shield Main, Sylvanas, Emperors. I don't think there's any more 5/5s I need to worry about. There is a point in playing Belcher because I have a Ysera left over. So if I bait out this swing, he can't execute the Ysera. I could wait, play Ysera first. It's almost worse. I guess this all depends what my plan is, right? If I'm planning to play Ysera first, I should wait. Otherwise, I should just play it. So I should just play it. Because even if I wait, what's the point of waiting when I'm going to play it anyways when I draw Ysera? Because he has an execute left over. Even if he attacks, I get a slime that's still for board control. Where's my BGH? Oh, there it is.
I've got the beast in my sight.
I am assuming this is going to be his brawl. Now I have 2 minions on board. Not really that important though.
Almost out of cards. Gotcha.
He has to make the first move here. There's no way he's winning fatigue, even with this much more armor than me. I mean, if he just lets me beat at it. Nice. So he might be running double brawl. I guess it comes down to who has to make the first move, right? I kind of don't want to play Ysera here because he has to make the first move. If he has second brawl... Oh, he has what does he have? Execute? Brawl? Geddon? No way it's Geddon. He wouldn't have brawled if he had Geddon. Slam. No, he would have just slammed it. Cruel Taskmaster. Okay, so execute double Cruel Taskmaster. Oh, execute double Armorsmith. Cruel Taskmaster. I mean, even if I lose in a brawl in Ysera, I almost feel like I just play him. No, he can cruel execute. Alright, alright. I'm gonna save it.
Behold the armies of Stormwind.
That's unlucky for him. I guess that's a card. No way, I can afford to just take 7 here. He took so much fatigue damage from Varian. This is why Sarah's better than Varian, by the way, in this kind of control where for Varian Wrynn you don't want to use Shield Maidens and stuff. You need to use like Karen's minions like that. Looks like his last... I don't know, his deck seems pretty greedy. I know he has an Execute left over. I wonder what the last card is.
We're gonna be rich.
Wow, he's just not running any 2-drops. Straight up as greedy as possible. Just squeeze in extra damage there. That's the goal of my play there. Because if I know his last card's Execute, I shouldn't be trading. I should let him trade. And... because I would obviously win the race if we just both kept paying face. Yeah, I don't like swing slamming because if I swing slam, I'm just taking extra damage. I'm actually taking the damage and I'm missing 4 damage on his face.